Wednesday, August 6th, and it's pitch day. So I figured that we would do kind of a different vlog today and follow me along pitch day. I have pitches scheduled for 7:46, 8:32, 10:29, and 11:11, at least on Twitter. And then my blue skies are like just a little bit staggered. But yeah, let's just kind of see how they do. And if one gets a post or it gets a like, then I'll like pop it up on the screen and you guys can see like what I did and why I think it got a like, and we can kind of go from there. But first, I have to go do some work things, and then I'm gonna go support, and then, oh gosh, my first one has already posted. I'll be back. Okay, I caught up on work. Time to scroll the timeline, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me just so you, if you're not on that side of social media, like you can see what's going on. All right. So you can see like it's already going. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at Georgina's mood board, just gorgeous. All right, so what I'm going to do is I need to go through my Discords to figure out like who's already posted and like how I can support them. So the basic goal right now is like retweet for reach, comment to keep it like relevant, and then like because the algorithm likes that. Now there are some events that don't want you to do that. You just have to use your best judgment. Unfortunately, it's what you have to do for reach. It's what you have to do for Twitter to push you, and Blue Sky is a little bit different. So when we get to Blue Sky, I'll talk about that a little bit more too. All right, here we go. I still have 20 minutes of pitches to go. I've got all of my Discord groups up, so I'm going to go through them one by one and, you know, pick out like the parts that really stand out to me, because what I think stands out to me is what I hope is going to stand out to an agent. All right, so first we like, and then we repost. And for this, it's very important on Blue Sky to repost because the algorithm is not as advanced as Twitter. So you really only have lists and feeds that you can add, and like unless agents are scrolling through every single like hashtag and pitch, like they're just not going to see it, and they may not even see it if you repost. But I do have some agents that follow me. Most of them just like don't accept my work, so like it's not super conflicty of interesty, but yeah, if I can get it in front of them, like I want to. And then I want to let you guys know that like my first post has gone up, so I've got a ton of responses that I need to go through, and that is just as important as going through everybody else's, and we'll get to that in a minute too. And like I'll let you know like what my strategy is and things like that. Also, cheers, because we're moving and now I just have red Solo cups. So I'm going to do a quick drink refresh, and then we'll be back to talk about how I respond to comments. Lemonade is refreshed, and I've already missed more. I think I've already missed 94 messages in Discord right now. So let me just scroll back up to the top. Oh my god. I really did. How did this happen? No, there's no way. I definitely got all of these. Maybe not this one. Okay, I didn't miss that many. Okay. Discord was just yelling at me. I'm gonna do these and then we'll come back. Okay. Okay, so there's more coming in on Discord, but here's the thing. Like, if we don't stop, we are never gonna get back to our own stuff. So, at this point, I think only one has posted on both Blue Sky and Twitter. So let's kind of we'll go through Blue Sky first. Scroll all the way to the bottom. I usually try to match GIFs. So GIFs get a lot more attention just because they're more visually appealing than just words. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to match SpongeBob. Let's see. She said she needed it. I'm thinking this one. I like this one. Make sure our alt is there and reply. Cool. One done. Make sure I liked it. Sometimes I forget to like things. Alright, a lot of it is just likes, which I'll just go back through likes later. I know that's kind of the point of this, but right now I just want to keep the momentum going with replies. Okay, so Raquel replied on hers, so I want to make sure that I reply too. It just keeps it relevant in the timeline. Cool, done. Let's go on back. Keep on scrolling. With the ones that I've read, I try to be a little bit more specific about what I like about the pages, because I think the pages are really important and you really don't get a sense of what those include in a pitch event like this, obviously. Alright, cool. So make sure done with Blue Sky. So let's go to Twitter. Alright, nothing here. No responses. Alright, that's cool. So now what I need to do is I need to post mine in a Discord group. So if I can go to home, profile. Hopefully I can find it. Usually I grab here it is. Make sure I bookmark, make sure I like it. Helps the algorithm. Same thing here. Profile. Looks like there's a lot more people using Blue Sky on this, so scroll a little bit further till I can find, here it is. Alright, that's done. So it looks like my second post is going to go up in about 15 minutes, and the reason I scatter them quite like this is because in the morning hours, specifically Eastern time, between 8 and 12 are like your top engagement hours. So I try to keep it like that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go into a different Discord and start replying there. I also like to make sure that I specifically go through the adult horror tags and support those, because they're really going to be my peers. You can see, like, I've already gotten 10 more notifications here. So we always make sure that we respond, because that's what building community is all about, you know? So make sure I'm just caught up everywhere. So we are in the game now. So this is what I do basically all day. Like, I will go back in here. I'm going to go ahead and do Quest Pit, Adult Horror. And then I search my latest. Let me just, so you guys can see what I'm doing. So that's kind of how I put in my search. And then I just go through and I like things that I like. I don't try to be inauthentic about it. Like, for example, this looks a little bit AI, so I probably wouldn't like this. It makes me a bit nervous. So I'll scroll. This one's agented, so it doesn't really need my help, but there are editors looking. So if I really like it, I'll boost it. So I want to make sure that I follow her because this sounds really interesting. I think I'm gonna go and put my link on some different Discords and scroll through there, make sure that I'm supporting the people who I've built that bond with and support me, and make sure that, like, I'm just being a good friend. I'll say pitch days can be really overwhelming if you are truly trying to be a part of the community, and like my notifications are going crazy because I'm getting replies and I'm getting love and like I'm giving love, and I feel like these are supposed to be like writer hype events, and we, like, realistically we know that we're in this to get agented, right? But if you don't have that support, that community, you're never, like, it's so difficult to make it. It's so difficult to, like, find that fire to keep going. So these days can be really, really important as well. And I used to be really stingy with my retweets, but, like, why? Why? These people are just trying to get their books out like everybody else. If I can help, I'm going to. And we're back. Whew. So now that I've gone through theirs, I can post mine. And I still have to go through 16 responses here. I haven't gone through my likes yet. Start on Blue Sky. Blue Sky's always easier. Alright, doesn't look like I have any comments, which is fine. Awesome. And I think we're good for now. I think. Alright, so I guess I could go through likes. It's a bit early. It's a bit early, but I will attempt. Oh, one of my friends just got a like. Yay! Alright, so 8:44 a.m. is the first time I've heard of a like today. And that's with me not, like, really caught up in my Discords. Alright. Oh gosh, my second one has posted. We're just gonna live in our notifications today. It just is what it is. We'll do a quick like check. So Blue Sky doesn't have any likes right now, which is fine. It is 8:45 in the morning. Alright, so nothing yet. Super fine. As you guys know, like, horror is kind of small, and fantasy is kind of not. So, it's okay to not get likes. I've already gotten, a few for the last couple of events. So these are just a bunch of, like, book marketers. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. I will literally be here all day just typing back to people and, like, liking things and all of it. And we just can't do that. We've got to do other things today. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start my audit for work, and then I will come back. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is get rid of all the notifications on my phone. With keeping up, I think. Pitches are done. I'll go through likes in a minute. My next post, I think, happens on Blue Sky, actually. And then I actually have, like, an hour difference between Blue Sky and Twitter. But my CP is calling, so sorry, she comes first. On Friday, August 8th, and as you can see behind me, we're in the middle of actively moving, but I thought it was safe to film this outro. It's been a couple of days since the pitch event, and it was kind of a quiet one for me, which is fine, because my other ones have been successful, and I think I have my list. I'm gonna do one more. It's Queer Pit. It's coming up on the 15th, but I got 3 likes, and I followed up with them right after they liked. So I would say it's been really good. Just need to be happy with that, and I need to be confident in that, and just move on, because the next book is already starting to form in my head. I don't typically have two ideas going at the same time. That's just not how my brain works. But I want to kind of beat this and move on to the next and show that I can be prolific. So I hope you guys are having a good day. And if you have any questions, leave them below. And I'd love to just kind of talk more about like what pitch events do and if they're worth it. And you see this right now? I don't know where I want to. So yeah, I need to get back to cleaning and start my work day. And look, I'm like Harvey Dent right now. And I will talk to you guys later.